wish you would drop. Money is not
And
everything.
it's the only thing.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy AP Trades. I'm back with another one of these psych videos, and I'm trying to keep this one actually short, so let's get into it. So this video is going to be talking about money. As you guys can tell, I'm going to be going through, what is money? Why do people chase money? And more about my kind of view on money, because money is consuming practically everybody. Everybody is in this rat race. Everybody basically lives for money. Nobody wants to admit it, but money is the thing that controls everybody. So with that, guys, I hope you like this video. Let's get right into it. I want to start off by saying that I'm not chasing money. I'm chasing the freedom that it gives me. And especially in the Bible, God talks about, and in general, to not chase money, because money is technically just an object. But now getting into our intro, why do people chase money, right? It's just a piece of paper. It doesn't have any significance. Well, that's the thing. Money is only a thing and is only, popular, if you want to say, because of us humans that have built it around the system. The whole reason why people get jobs, the whole reason why people work, the whole reason why everybody says, go to uni to get a good job and get a lot of pay is because of money. Because truth is, nobody can live without money, right? Now, don't get me wrong, of course, I'm not saying that money is everything. In the intro, I was playing a song that said money's not everything, it's the only thing. I don't agree with that, as in the sense that you should only be focused on money, right? And especially in my terms, and most people watching this, if you're chasing success, right? Everybody is deep down chasing money, chasing the, freedom with it, the cars, the rich, whatever, whatever you're chasing deep down, it all comes down to money. So I'm not saying only focus on the money, but learn and understand that, hey, you know what? Money is a process, or sorry, money is the outcome that will come from the process, right? So you should be focused more on the actual process of it. But again, going back to why do people chase money? Well, the whole point is that we are built on a system that has money. People go to work, they clock in so they can receive money, and with that money, they pay for stuff. And that is obviously common sense. I'm not going to talk about this video on that, but what I do want to talk about is my perspective on it. A lot of people say that money doesn't buy happiness, and I think that's complete bullshit. I think that is the shittiest quote ever. And the only two people that will ever tell you that is A, poor people who don't want to, admit or don't want to realize their situation. And second is a rich person who's already gotten so rich that he just wants to gaslight himself or just make other people believe that money will not buy happiness. Now, I do want to start off by saying that money cannot literally buy happiness. I mean, no shit, right? Happiness is not something that you can buy in a store, right? You can get happiness from the experiences that you make, from the people you're around. But money kind of gives you more opportunities, right? Helps you live a better life. If you guys get what I'm saying. I mean, everybody that says money does not buy happiness, I'm not going to argue with you, but give me a reason why. Or let me change your perspective on that. If money cannot buy happiness, then I want you to wake up tomorrow, okay, sell everything you have, tell your parents to quit their job and to not work anymore. Or a better case is tell your parents to continue working their job, but to not make any money, to tell their manager to not pay them anymore. And then tell me how you feel. Right? So again, my point being is that money's not something that will bring you happiness. But I promise you for a fact, if I had more money, I'd be living a way better life. I'd be able to bless my mom, bless my family, do so many things that I cannot. All right? Because truth be told is I did not grow up with money. Okay? I grew up practically fucking like broke. Like I to this day am working a job still, and I'm paying for all the shit that I have, like all the clothes that I wear, everything I work for, right? Most of the things in my room, the MacBook that I recently bought, which was a lot of money, I paid for myself, right? So the whole point, and since a kid, and I've said this in videos before, since a kid or since a young teen, I've always been like chasing money, right? Because I didn't grow up with any. right? So that's like the sad kind of part of it, is that deep down you realize that, you need to chase money in a way because you didn't grow up with it, right? Like, you look at everybody with this lifestyle and you want it. Okay, so are you gonna work towards it? Because don't just focus on the money, okay? Right? And I said that before, guys. Right? So back to what I was really saying, and this will be a shorter video because it's not something to talk much about. I mean, money is something that can be viewed differently by everybody, right? A rich person will think that he has too much money, or he might have little money, or money doesn't mean anything to him, because a rich man can go out and buy a fancy car whenever he wants and go out for a fancy dinner every night. But a poor man that doesn't have any money, that struggles to pay the bills, that struggles to put food on his table and for his family, will view money as something that is a necessity. That if tomorrow he is not given any money, well, he will not survive. Right? And I think it's kind of, I think it really is fucked up in a way, this world, that not a lot of people, like, there's a big kind of separation, in a sense that you'll have people that have so much money and you'll have people that have such little money. And it's like, all of these rich people don't really want to help. Like, everybody says that, oh yeah, they donate to charity and whatever. No, you don't, right? Or you have so much money that you could donate way more. And a lot of people won't believe me when I say this, is even as a kid, I always used to give back, and I was kind of raised by my mom in that sense. So I want to make sure that when I get rich, I will be giving back a lot. Not just money, but just everything in general, right? So again, kind of summarizing what I'm saying, because I'm yammering, but I'm trying to keep this a short video for you guys. But money is something that a lot of people have different perspectives on. And there's a lot of kind of, I guess you can say, bias, or just, I don't know. In my case, money for me is something that I'm not necessarily making a priority, as in the sense that I want to chase it, because deep down I am. But I'm not trying to, as in that sense. I'm trying to chase more of the freedom that it gives you, right? Because that's what everybody really wants, right? The freedom to go on vacation, right? It's the freedom to, buy that nice car, to give back to your parents, right? It's March break right now. Most people are probably on vacation, right? I unfortunately am not, right? Because I just don't have the money for that. It's very expensive. You know what I mean? But what can you do, guys? Right? The whole point is, though, is that if you're working hard, right, the money will come. Trust me, the money will come. Just continue working hard, and don't focus too much on that, the cash and the money, or the P&L, right? For all my other traders out there, just, focus on building yourself, and the money will come. So I hope you guys like that video. I hope it's a short one, right? And just know that I'll be making more of these, of course, but I really want to get deep into some topics. So if you guys have any, leave them down in the comments below. I appreciate all the support, all of y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.